What's up fellas, and in this video I'm going to be playing chapter 15 of Ninja Gaiden Sigma called The Caverns. Now before I begin with the playthrough, I'd like to mention that chapter 14 is the last chapter that you play as Rachel. I completely forgot to mention that. But yeah, just in case if you don't know, chapter 14 is the last time you play as Rachel. Chapter 15 and onwards, you just play as Ryu. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's begin with the playthrough. Alright, chapter 15, The Caverns. There are 3 scarabs in this area. Here is the first one. Yep, this is 1 out of 3 golden scarabs in this area. I will activate this lever in order to reach the 2 other scarabs that are in this area, and there are chests that you can open by jumping on those platforms that appear once you activate this lever. Let's kick open this chest and see what's inside. Nice, elixir of spiritual life. In order to get the second golden scarab, you just need to do what's being shown on the screen. Alright. The third golden scarab, you need to do this, which is very tricky. So, you know, keep trying until you manage to get onto this platform and open these chests. The first one is a bunch of bats, alright. Let's see what's inside this chest. Hold on. Another bunch of bats, not as wild. Now, there is a third scarab on this platform, and there is a third red chest, which I'm showing you right now. Let's see what's inside this red chest. Nice, Life of the Gods, and here is the third golden scarab on this platform in this area. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop on Life of the Gods right now. Alright, I'm gonna exit the area. For this ambush, I'm not gonna bother because it is just way too fucking difficult and way too long. We're here for a while. Trying to kill all these enemies, and the reward, I think it's the Spirit of the Devils. I don't 100% know, but I'm not gonna bother. Let's see what's in this red chest. Nice, Life of the Gods. I'll go ahead and pop that on right now. There is an ambush that is here right now, which I'll be doing because these enemies are a lot easier to kill than those big large enemies with large maces. Those ones are very tough. Sure, you can use the Art of the Inferno, but there's only so much ninpo you can use to kill all those enemies before you run out of elixir of the Devil Way and you know, Inferno uses. I'm going to be switching to the double arrow because the double arrow is much more stronger than the Warhammer, and it has much more combos than the Warhammer. The Warhammer isn't that strong compared to the double arrow, so yeah, just use the double arrow instead. Let's kick this chest open. Oh hell yeah, Lives of the Thousand Gods. Now there is a chest up here, up this large long staircase. Let's kick this chest open too. Oh hell yeah, Great Spirit Elixir. I'll go ahead and pop on Lives of the Thousand Gods. You see these large big rocks? Use a heavy weapon to destroy them. And there is the 4th Golden Scarab and Life of the Gods, which is right here. Hell yeah. I'll go ahead and save. I'll go ahead and pop on Life of the Gods right now. Alright, let's see what's in this chest. Oh, nice! Life of the Gods. Right here is another scarab. That's the 5th one. It's 5 out of 7. Nice, I got Great Spirit Elixir. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pop on Life of the Gods. Let's see what's in this chest. Oh, nice! I'll go ahead and pop on Life of the Gods once again. Right here. Almost there, towards another health extension. Make sure to pick up the shield of the Gore, because that's definitely what you need. for this part, you're going to need to climb up and go across till you reach to the end of this platform while avoiding all the steam that's coming out of this little hole, because if you get hit by the steam, you fall in the pit of lava, so be careful of that little steam that shoots out of those little vents. I'll go to Master's shop and trade the 5 scarabs that I found. Let's see what I get. The Armlet of Fortune. Nice, and it'll upgrade my Tetsu from level 1 to level 2 to level 3 now. Good stuff. All of that is done, and I'll buy some Elixir of Spiritual Life and I'll buy some Elixir of the Devil Way. I'll buy 2. That's it. Here is the 6th golden scarab right here. Got the Cog of Vigor, that's definitely what you need, and here is the 7th Scarab. Very easy to spot and you're not gonna miss it whatsoever. In order to kill this boss very quickly, use the level 3 Double Arrow, the Azure Dragon Helm enhancement, and the Armor of the Sun. Trust me, when you use this against this boss you see right on screen, you will kill it within seconds. For Ninpo, use the Art of the Inferno, so this boss can't kill you with its attacks. Like, look at this. You just can't get hit by this boss's attacks when using the Art of the Inferno. That's 1 out of 2, now for the other one. Let's kick this chest open. That's 4 out of 4 Ninpos. Hell yeah. For this setup, use the same setup that you use to defeat the electric worms on chapter 12, and that is by using the double arrow melee weapon to level 3, and use the armlet of the sun and the azure dragon helm. That's 2 out of 2 eyes. First was the Eye of Ice, now the Eye of Flame. So the lava dragon wakes up from its slumber after you collect the deity Devil of Immorality trophy. In terms of this boss fight, it's not too tough, although there are some attacks that you do have to watch out for, which are, the dragon using its wings to burst out fire, shooting out lava fireballs, and using its mouth to lunge at you and bite you. Those are the attacks to watch out for. It's not too tough. Now I do struggle with this boss fight, as you can see. It goes on for quite a while, and that is because I struggle with it. Even though this boss fight isn't too tough, I do make some mistakes right here which you can learn from and not make. And if you're struggling, use the Art of the Inferno to somewhat help you defeat this boss faster. Damn it, got hit by the fireball and it used up my talisman of rebirth, and yeah, that's what I was saying about earlier. Watch out for this lava dragon's mouth attack, where it uses its mouth to lunge at you and bite you and take loads of health off you. Oh yeah, be careful of this dragon breathing fire. It can send you flying a little bit, and it can do a bit of damage to your health, so definitely watch out for this lava dragon when it breathes fire. That took a lot longer than it should have. Amazing Lives of the Thousand Gods. At least you get a very good reward after defeating the lava dragon. I'll go ahead and pop on Lives of the Thousand Gods right now. Alright, that's chapter 15 cleared. Let's see what's in this chest. Nice, Life of the Gods. I'll pop this on and then I'll save my progress. Just 2 more before a health boost. Alright, I'll save my progress now. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in chapter 16 of Ninja Gaiden Sigma called The Fiendish Awakening. So yeah, I'll see you then.